All right, now it is time for Cancer's little end of summer bonus reading. End of summer bonus for Cancer. This is not the September bonus. I'll be getting to those here within the next week or so. This is just essentially whatever situation you've been dealing with and the energies throughout the summertime and things closing up. Basically, just a little bonus material. Just a little bonus material just so I can keep bringing stuff to the table for y'all. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, though, please look in the description box of this video. Okay? Remember, y'all, that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. That is the only way. You have to look in the description of the video. I will never reach out to you on social media. I'll never reach out to you in the comment sections of any videos. Okay, you got to look in the description, and that's the only way to do it. Anyway, I want to open this up here by taking a look at the person you're dealing with. And I want to see their true energy, their thoughts and feelings about you in this situation, okay? Person Cancer's dealing with, universe. Ooh, the six of, or no, that's the Four of Wands. Okay. I kind of got a glance at this deck a couple of times. Two more shuffles, two more. Okay, the Knight of Swords. So I don't really think there's any communication between the two of you, but they do want to talk to you. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords. There's a lot of tens here. This person does want to be with you, but I feel like the thing about it is that they're too afraid to connect with you on an emotional level. Okay? They're too afraid to connect with you on an emotional level. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. They want to keep things nice and surface level with you. Okay? The thing is, this person's very emotionally independent and doesn't really want to let anybody in their little emotional walls, you know? So with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, this tells me that they do want to be with you. They really do, but they want to keep things nice and surface level, okay? Thank you, Evie, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. So I really kind of feel like they are kind of giving up and losing hope, though. There is a part of them that's kind of, they want to talk to you, but for whatever reason, either you don't want to talk to them, there could be blocked communication, very little to none maybe. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. If there is communication, maybe it's just really wishy-washy and kind of on and off and very inconsistent. Queen of Wands. Chariot reversed. Could be another Cancer for some of you. And the Three of Coins reversed. See, in order for the two of you to get to a place of stability and success, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in here. And I think they're a little bit too afraid to do that. This person, they've been doing a lot of work on their own emotional independence and their own emotional healing and whatnot, but connecting with you on that heart-to-heart level, letting you in, that's something that they're a little bit afraid of. This person's afraid of forming that deep, true connection with you. You know what I mean? Let's look at your energy here. Let's look at your energy and see where you stand with this. What is your energy, your feelings, thoughts, and emotions about this person in this situation? Three of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are getting to a point to where you're not really waiting on them anymore to do whatever it is that they got to do. You may have been waiting on them to either come forward or take things to the next level and whatnot. And I feel like y'all are getting tired of waiting on that. And you're ready to just turn and walk the other way. Ready to just turn and walk the other way. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's too much of a battle, man. There's too much walking on eggshells energy between the two of you, too. There's a lot of tension. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. There's a lot of tension and a lot of walking on eggshells energy here. And I think a lot of you are just getting tired of waiting on this person to do what they got to do. Getting tired of waiting on them to do what they got to do. I shouldn't have to wait on you to do what you got to do, man. I shouldn't have to. If you don't see this as something that you really want to genuinely work on. If you wanted to work on it, you would be. If you wanted to really be with me, you would be. If you really wanted this to work, you'd be making it work. I shouldn't have to sit around and wait and hope with my fingers crossed, hoping that one of these days you'll see what I bring to the table. One of these days you're going to realize that, no. I shouldn't have to. And a lot of you are just getting tired of that. You're taking control of this situation here. You're willing to put forth the work, but you're tired of waiting on them to do it. So some of you don't even really have anything left to say to this person. Not really. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Okay. Let's see if they're going to take any actions. Let's see if they actually are taking any actions. Are they going to end up doing what they got to do? Are they going to come forward or take things to the next level or what? Whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Oops, the devil card. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. They could be involved in drugs and alcohol. Let's see here. Could be some addiction problems with this person. Five of Swords. So for some of you, the Lover's card's reversed. I'm trying to see some action here, though, because I got lots of Kings and Queens here, but no action. There's the King of Cups. So for some of you, this person, yeah, there we go. There's an action card. For some of you, this person's gonna kind of put on a little bit of a front and kind of act like that they're trying to put forth work and effort into this situation here, but it looks to me like they're just kind of playing the same old games, honestly. Kind of looks to me like they're playing the same old games. You're gonna kind of start to realize, yeah, the Ace of Cups reversed, Page of Swords. I think you're gonna hear from this person. They will be back and kind of lead you to believe that you know, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear, basically. They're telling you what you want to hear. Is all they're really doing here. They're not taking any action. They're telling you what you want to hear. They're painting the picture like they're going to take actions and going to do what but they're not. I don't really see them doing that. Could be an Aries for some of you. I have Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. But, yeah, it looks to me like whatever damage was done between the two of you, I don't really know if they feel like it's ever going to go back to what it once was, you know? I guess let's look at the overall outcome for the end of the summer between the two of you. What's the that right there was just, that was kind of annoying. That was like a tease. It was teasing in two different directions at once. Let's see what the outcome here is. Will the two of you reach a point of success? Will you reach a point of success? The Empress, okay. So for those of you who this person is currently a part of your life, it feels like this could either be a current person or somebody that you've recently separated from. But if this person's a current part of your life, could be a Taurus, I do feel like that things will remain stable between the two of you. Hang on. Wherever you all currently are right now, I see it sitting in one spot. I see it kind of flatlining there. Four of Wands reversed, High Priestess reversed, the Emperor. So I do see attempted reconciliation right here. I do see attempted reconciliation. I see you all being able to slowly work through this. It's definitely not going to be something that resolves itself overnight. It's not going to resolve itself overnight, okay? Because I kind of feel like there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done on both parts here. And I see it kind of, it's just a real slow rolling ball, man. There's the Sun card, though, Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Star card. So, yeah, I do see attempted reconciliation, and this isn't something that's happening overnight. You all are very slowly but surely working through this bullshit. I think there is potential here. There is a lot of potential, but it's giving me a migraine, honestly. Looking at this right here is hurting my head, man. I look at one card, it's going in this direction. And I look at this card, it's going in this direction. It's pulling in two different directions at once. guess let's go ahead and get the advice, because I do see potential here. I do see potential. If we could get both of you on the same page at the same time, there would be a lot of potential here. But right now, you all are kind of working against each other, you know? What's the best advice for Cancer? 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. So, okay, now this is for whoever's watching, anybody, okay? This isn't, and this is where people get kind of defensive sometimes. This isn't just singled out on one person, not just the Cancer, not just the cross watcher or whoever's watching. This is anybody. The only thing that you need to stop waiting on the outside world to do what you want to do, what you want it to do, okay? Whatever change that I want to see in any given situation, I have to begin being that change, okay? And where most people get defensive is they think that, well, you're telling me that if you tell me I need to change, then you're telling me I'm at fault. No, I'm not. It doesn't matter if you're at fault or not. The fact of the matter is that our life experiences are generated from a mirror image reflection of our frequency. So if whatever's going on in my life is actually a representation of my inner world, then I need to go in here and I need to stop waiting on the outside world to conform to what I want. And I need to get in here and I need to start digging around and flipping switches and whatnot, you know? Emperor reversed. Okay. So only take control of what you actually have control of. Okay? Only take control of what you actually have control of. If something is out of your control, and especially if it's fighting against you, release it. Release it. There's always a real good way to figure out. And people always ask things like, am I supposed to be with this person? There's a real easy way to find out. Let go. Let go. If you're supposed to be with them, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. If you let go and they wander off, deuces, bye. Real simple. Only control what you actually have control of. Throughout this process, like I said, the majority of the work needs to be done in here. I wouldn't close the door to any new opportunities being made available to you. Okay? That doesn't mean go out and look for somebody new. That's the last thing you need to be worried about right now. But leave the door open. I got the door open. If somebody new wants to make their way in, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But don't close the door to that. Okay? Do not close the door to that. Do not fight for love. Okay? Do not, the minute you start fighting for it, it's not love. There's many, many things out there that can be fought for. Many things. But the minute you start fighting for love, it's no longer love. That's not love that you're fighting for. It's control. Control. Okay? Let's see if I can get a little freestyle spread here to see what else wants to come through. Maybe some things to watch out for. Maybe some more advice. I don't know. Freestyle spread, man. Freestyle. Let's see what wants to come through. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Sounds like a bit of advice there. I don't know, though. Hang on. Two of Swords. Okay. All right. So plan the... Ooh, okay. Sweet. So you all are starting a brand new cycle. World card. Wheel of Fortune. Closing out, whether you want to or not. That's the thing. Since this isn't an advice spread, this is basically, it is what it is type spread. A lot of you have, this is one of those types of things where whether you learn the lesson or not, it's time to be done with that cycle. You know? Kind of like when you're in school, you know what I'm saying? Some people, well, you may have passed with a D, or well, you passed, it's time to go to the next grade. Time to move up to the next grade. Whatever you're slacking on is going to be rough in the next cycle, but it's time to move up to the next cycle whether you're ready or not. Okay? You've graduated that past cycle of experiences. Now you all are going to be entering into a completely new cycle. Different people, different situations. A lot of you are going to be working jobs you never pictured yourselves working. It's going to be all new, okay? Plan the best that you can, but don't think for a minute. When you set down on a path towards uncharted territory, don't think for a minute that you're ever going to be able to logically, analytically plan every single step of the way. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. The part of us that does that is the ego analytical thinking brain, okay? And when I say ego, that's not a bad thing, okay? A lot of people like to attach negative connotations to that word ego. I don't mean it's a bad thing, but we just have to distinguish what's the ego, what's the intuition. What is the ego good at, and what's the intuition good at? One thing the ego is really, 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 really good at is collecting information from the past. Okay, that's what it's really, really good at. The logical, analytical thinking brain that's trying to analyze and solve puzzles and figure things out. The only database it has to dig from is things that it learned in the past. Nothing that you have learned in the past is sufficient enough to bring you something you've never had before, or you would have already had it a long time ago, okay? Plan the best that you can, but keep your radar on. Keep your radar on, because while you're planning, and while you feel like you have some sort of sense of foresight and some sort of control over what's going on, the biggest things are going to make their way into your life at the most unexpected time. The most unexpected people in the most unexpected place. That's when the big things are going to happen. And if you don't have your radar on, it'll fly right over your head. If you're sticking to this logical, analytical plan of steps, and that's all your brain's running on, and you're ignoring and sweeping under the rug anything that deviates from that little plan that you have, it'll fly right over your head and it'll never happen, okay? So you're about to enter into a completely new cycle of experiences. Plan the best that you can, but know that your planning isn't gonna paint the whole picture, okay? Keep your radar on. It's gonna be that person you would least expect, at the time when you would least expect it, in the least expected place, you know? That's when the biggest things are gonna happen, all right? Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages my cancers needed to hear, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.